Good afternoon, everyone. Lucky for you, you're probably not going to see much of my face in this video, but I've got this squarely put on a couple of what we call action samples from a manufacturer called SEILER. We're going to talk a little bit about how these are manufactured and a very, very unique feature of the upright action called SMR. That stands for Super Magnetic Response. And what the purpose of it is. Well, let's start with the grand piano action. I'll move this one aside for a moment so you can see this really well. Now this kind of triangular piece here is called a whippin'. And inside the whippin', we have a component called a jack. The jack has one purpose. When you depress the key, the jack pushes up on the hammer, see that? And you'll notice that it slips off here and allows the hammer to come back from this little rail here we're calling a piano string, okay? So that's called escapement or let off. If it weren't there, it just simply pushed up on the hammer. The hammer then would rest against the strings and it wouldn't resonate. So it's very important that that jack, as it pushes up, escapes and allows the hammer to fall back into position so that you can hear the string resonation and the beautiful music. Now, in this action, in a grand piano action, you have the benefit of gravity pulling the hammer back into position. That's why the epitome of the playing experience is, in all reality, a grand piano. However, we have taken great strides in trying to make an upright piano play as closely to a grand piano as possible. And still, the epitome of the playing experience is a grand piano, but for someone who lives in a studio apartment, for example, in places like New York City, simply just you do not have room for a grand piano, well, you might choose one of our fine upright pianos from the SEILER collection. And among them, there are a handful of models that we have, shall we say, tricked out to play at a much faster repetitive action. Let me show you that. We'll set that aside. And let's move this upright action over. So, where before we had gravity pulling the hammer back into position, the hammer here strikes the string and you don't have gravity working in your favor. Still, you have the jack that's pushing up on the back of the hammer here, and you can see the escapement that we were talking about in the grand. The jack comes up, slides back, allows the hammer to fall back and not just simply push against the string, okay? But you might also see something very, very unique and also very, very exclusive to SEILER pianos. On the back of the jack here, there is a little dado groove cut there. And up here we have a bracket that holds a tiny, tiny magnet. Those magnets face one another, and on depressing of the keys, they come in closer contact and repel one another. And you'll notice that those magnets will both push the action down at a faster, affording us a faster repetitive action. I called Joe Swinson, who's our technical director for SEILER piano companies here in North America, and asked him, do we have the fastest repetitive action on the planet in an upright piano for this German design, including the magnets? And his response was, well, I don't know that there's ever been anyone who's taken us up on an opportunity to do a head-to-head comparison. I doubt, frankly, that our competitors would want to do that. So as much as I would like to say that this is the fastest repetitive action known to man, can't say that. I'm going to say that we've done everything we could to build a piano with as fast a repetitive action as we could possibly build. And I think we have accomplished that. If you have any questions, comment down below, like and subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing here. Again, these are not professional videos. It's just me with a camera doing videos, but the information perhaps is professional. So hopefully it's a benefit to you all. If you have any questions, comment down below and I will respond to them. Thanks for watching and have a great day.